From the rubble of a school hit by a missile, rescue workers carry an injured person to safety and much needed medical treatment. Activists in Duma say the number of dead will have been much higher if teachers hadn't sent children home when the airstrikes intensified. Perched on the eastern edge of Damascus, Duma is no stranger to carnage. Under the control of opposition fighters, it's been repeatedly targeted by government forces. But the latest attacks have residents concerned that the airstrikes are a prelude to a ground offensive. The strike on Duma follows Russian airstrikes the day before, which targeted a school in the village of Has in Idlib province. A bomb was dropped into a courtyard full of children, killing dozens and leaving others in agony.
Oh God, you see the situation of those students and ours too. They have destroyed the village. Our children are gone.
This is illegal. These are innocent children. What's their crime? They are small children and have been bombed by warplanes. This bloodshed is pure criminality.
The United Nations Children Organization called the attack a tragedy, an outrage, and a war crime if deliberate. UNICEF said it may be the deadliest attack on a school since the Syrian war began.
The UN's children's agency, UNICEF, says the attack was inhuman, and the UN's global education envoy, the former British Prime Minister Gordon Brown, has called for the Security Council to take action.
This is the worst assault on school children among 98 separate attacks on Syrian schools in the last 2 years. I'm calling on the Security Council to immediately agree that the International Criminal Court prosecutor should instruct and conduct an investigation into what I believe is a war crime.
Diplomats here at the United Nations have been watching very closely the response from Moscow. A number of very different statements in a matter of hours. First, the Foreign Ministry said that it wanted an international inquiry, but then the Defence Ministry said the pictures of the aftermath of the attack were in fact a forgery. Russia's ambassador Vitaly Churkin had this to say.
Everybody is investigating. If the Secretary General starts some investigation, would welcome that. Our military, as you know, have looked into it. I have heard their reports that they have nothing to do with that, so, you know.
The idea that some in Russia were claiming the attack didn't take place and that these shocking pictures were forged was treated with incredulity by other diplomats.
The Russian Ministry of Defense put out a statement saying that these pictures we've all seen are a forgery perpetrated by the White Helmets. Your reaction to that? They've said that.
I think the images were quite clear, frankly. Again, let me reiterate, we are horrified. There is no other words, horrified by what happened in Idlib.
There's a sense of frustration among diplomats. No one expects any action on the Idlib attack in the Security Council. Even a simple press statement to condemn the loss of life, I'm told, will be very hard to agree in the current climate. James Bays, Al Jazeera at the United Nations.